captains, starting with Kyle Bartley.
Kyle, many congratulations. That was a phenomenal effort by your team. You probably had the two best chances in the second half as well, even though they hit the post late on there.
Yeah, obviously we knew it was going to be a difficult game. Really proud of the commitment, discipline the boys showed out there today. Every single one of them putting 110%, and that's what it's going to require from now to the end of the season if we're going to stay up.
The January signings all played, all made a difference today, but Okay Ikuzlu, clearly a very competitive player, doesn't like to lose, and then you've got Dejan up front who put himself about and scored a great goal.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, all of them. Forget Ainsley as well. I thought Ainsley put in a hell of a shift today, and yeah, they've given us, a real boost. I think all four of them. And it was great to see all of them out there today and really performing at a high level.
Harry, just at the end there, but you thought you just about had it.
Yeah, we created a lot of chances. We created enough to win the game. Obviously made it tough for ourselves conceding a goal, which for me it's a foul. And then obviously at the end we huffed and puffed, and it's a great save by Sam, to be fair, and it's disappointing to come away with the point. We felt like we deserved more. We dominated the game, we played the game in their half, we created chances, they put blocks, cleared off the line. We can do more, for sure we can do more, we can improve, but it's disappointing.
Clearly disappointed to have not taken more from this match, but let's talk about the goals that did happen in the first half. And West Brom got off to a very fast start within 83 seconds, Owen.
Yeah, Glenn made a good point. He said, they had to start to find a way to start winning games, and they were more positive. This is a minute in, they're really trying to put a bit of pressure on United. Great ball back for Gallagher, who was terrific in the game. And Daniel with a great header, really just tacks that ball. Lindelhof doesn't, and that was a brilliant start for West Brom.
Yeah, really good, and he's their new signing, and he had a huge impact on this game today. But then, of course, Bruno Fernandes, Glenn, does what Bruno Fernandes does best.
Shaw gets to the byline, clips it back, a little pull back, and look, Fernandes wasn't playing at his best, he really wasn't, but he's got that sort of skill up his sleeve at any time, and it comes off his shin actually, but it doesn't matter, he's guided it in there off his shin, and he's delighted, and they were back in the game, and you think, well, United are going to go on from there and dominate and win the game, but it wasn't that way. West Brom, they were very, very solid, and actually ended up having two great chances themselves.
They did indeed. There was plenty of talking points in the second half, although we didn't see any goals, Owen. But should United have been awarded a penalty?
Well, Glenn and I were just talking about it here, and I think it's Ajayi gets the wrong side of Maguire. And when you get caught wrong side, they almost, it's always penalty. He gives it, and then in the end they go to the VAR. Look, he's offside there. Do they give offside, or did they give it for the penalty? But I thought that was offside. He goes to look at the monitor and then overturns the decision, which I thought there was enough contact to still make it a foul.
Well, there's only one person to speak to when something like this happens, and that's former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher. Dermot, hi there. Can you clear this up for us? Why was a penalty not given?
I didn't think it was a penalty anyhow, Sim. I don't think it's enough contact. But Owen summed it up there that I think even if Craig Pawson, when he went to the monitor and thought he was going to stand by his decision, I still feel that they defaulted back to the offside, because when you see the free kick taken, I think Maguire is just ahead of play. So either way, I think the penalty would have been defaulted back to the offside, because when you see the free kick taken, I think Maguire is just ahead of play. So either way, I think the penalty would have been wiped out.
But Dermot, why doesn't that's got to come first, isn't it?
I think you're right, Glenn. I think what should happen there, look, is it a penalty?
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure. Look at the attacking phase. And I think the process is tidy then. And you just say to Craig, restart with an indirect free kick to West Brom for whatever reason, whether they've concentrated on the penalty itself, then sent Craig over because they're convinced it's not a penalty, and thinking he will be of the same belief.
Yeah.
It would have been untidy. But what you would say, the working out is wrong, but the homework is correct.
You didn't think it was a penalty, no?
I didn't think it was a penalty, and what I would say, I don't think it's a penalty either way. I don't think it's a penalty for foul. I don't think it's a penalty because I think he's offside.
I love that. The working out was wrong, but the homework correct. Thanks, Dem. Thank you very much. Appreciate your input as always. United did, however, have more chances, didn't they, Owen, in this second half?
Yeah, as Harry Maguire said, they huffed and puffed, and Mason Greenwood came on, who I thought looked really good. That's a great save from Sam Johnson, and then a great clearance off the line. But to be fair, United had chances, but so did West Brom going the other way. I thought there was good chances in the game from both teams, but that's an unbelievable save from Sam Johnson at the end. It really is.
Talk about full stretch. Yeah. A goalkeeper being at full stretch to get there. It was a wonderful save.
Yeah.
With his left foot, he scores. Yeah. But Furlong's pass was incredible. It really was.
So overall, positives to take for West Brom, especially with the new signings all performing pretty well in the game. You could see the impact they made. A point perhaps doesn't make too much difference, but it gives them confidence going into the following games, which are important for them.
West Brom played exceptional. That's they played probably as good as they could do. Defended well, posed an attacking threat. And for United, look, it's not where they wanted 3 points, but they're into second place, and hopefully they can hang on to that, or hopefully push for first.
OK, we'll see if they can. On that note, it's time for us to say goodbye. Glenn, Owen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Really enjoyed the afternoon with you. Thanks for yours as well, but don't go anywhere.
Manchester United make the trip to West Brom on Sunday, looking to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. Saturday's results saw Leicester City leapfrog the Reds into second in the table, whilst Manchester City's victory over Spurs saw them extend their lead over United to 8 points. It puts the pressure on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as they look to bounce back from their disappointing 3-3 draw with Everton last weekend. Unsurprisingly, with West Brom struggling at the wrong end of the table, United are heavy favourites to win here is what the pundits are predicting. Manchester United got through their FA Cup tie with West Ham, eventually, but they will still be rueing Everton's last gasp goal last weekend, which cost them 2 points. I cannot see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side slipping up at the Hawthorns though. West Brom will give everything, but effort alone won't be enough. Prediction: West Brom 0-2 United. Sam Allardyce hasn't had the desired impact thus far at the Hawthorns. The Baggies have been struggling in all departments, and they welcome a team here that are undefeated for over a year away from home in the Premier League. I think it was a shrewd move from United to get Edison Cavani in over the summer. His experience has been vital in recent away victories, and I don't think any defender will look forward to facing him. With that in mind, there's only one winner for me. I'm going with Manchester United to take the points home to Old Trafford. I don't think West Brom will manage to save themselves. Recently though, there was a big surprise and Sheffield United managed to beat Man United, and I hope Solskjaer's side don't make the same mistakes, otherwise it's going to be a disaster. They need to stay concentrated and just get the job done and move on to the next match.